What up, everybody? It's your boy Lewsr Lew, sitting in the back of the room in the west side of San Antonio. I know it's been a while. Last time I just kind of jumped back here with my homies from Kansas City, and I was way too hungover to be doing that, but it was fun. It's January 18th, 2024. It's like 9 p.m. Sitting with the homie Chancla Academy.
What's up, yo?
If they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Oh, you can hit me on Instagram and YouTube at Chancla Academy.
Can you spell that for me real quick?
ChanclaAcademy.
How'd you get that name?
Well, so me and my wife, we were talking. No, real quick. Literally, me and my wife were. I was Confessions of a Poor Family before, and we were trying to come up with a really cool name, and I didn't know what to come up with. So one day, my wife was telling me if I remembered a story about my grandmother busting out her chancla at my graduation. Well, we had a graduation party. I wasn't like at the school, and she was like, "Yeah. You, I don't hit you with the chancla no more porque you graduated. You don't deserve to get hit anymore." And so my wife's like, "Don't you ever think that everything you've ever learned are like life lessons? Like you've been going to school, like an academy?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "Chancla Academy," and I was like, "Ah." I went online, I said, change my name, got my friend to drop a piece of art for me, and boom, there it was, Chancla Academy. So I'm not even I didn't even come up with the name, my wife did.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So how long have you been going by that?
It's been a little over 3 years now. I've been going with that name, and everybody wished they would have came up with it, so too bad.
What social media did you like blast off on first?
Oh, so it was TikTok. COVID, got sick, and my daughter was like, "Hey, we don't have any videos of you. We don't have any photos. Like, we should do something really fun." I said no, and then she's like, "Come on, let's just do this one TikTok dance." And I said, "Okay," did it. Then I said, "I'm just curious. Let me see what this app is all about." And so I started seeing comedy sketches on there, and I was like, "Man, I could do that." So I started doing it. I posted one video about my grandmother not wanting an Alexa because she had the kid next door at the house doing the same thing, and she was like, my daughter was like, "See, you blew up." I think that video got like 8 million views. It doesn't exist anymore because TikTok took it down. I don't know why, but got like 8 million views, and I just got hooked on it from there. And
was that with the recent stuff that's going on with TikTok, or was that something else?
This was in the beginning when like TikTok was the Wild West, man. You could say and do anything on there and just have a lot of fun. Now it's gotten really strict and political, and it's literally a QVC. At this point, you can't really do much. You're really anchored by the algorithm and their expectations. And yeah, dude, it's like being at your job, and then your standard operating procedures changing like every 30 days. It's like you learn how to do one thing, and then the next one it's like, oh, we're not doing that anymore. We're doing this now, and that's what it's been lately.
That's super cool. So you got your jump off from doing videos with your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Yeah, everybody thinks I just like appeared on the internet and just started doing Mexican stuff. I'm like, no, I started off dancing.
So are you from the West Side?
I'm from the West Side. I grew up there. I was raised there. I grew up in the Casiano Courts. I went to Sarah King. Lived right there off of Set Audible for most of my life. And then obviously, growing up poor, we moved around a lot. So I've probably been to like almost every elementary school in San Antonio. High school, middle school, everything. The last school I was at was John F. Kennedy High School. I went to school there for like 2 weeks because my girlfriend got pregnant. Well, my wife got pregnant at that time, and my mom's like, "You need to get a job." So I went to go work for Luby's, and that was my first job. I was a fry cook.
Oh damn!
Yeah, fucking frying up fish and shit.
Man, I love Luby's. I've been trying to make it there this week, but just
go before they completely close down.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, what? There's
only 3 stores left, I think.
Really? The one downtown, obviously.
Well, Fredericksburg downtown, and then there's one I think on the north side somewhere.
Wow. What? Bandera 604 or something?
I think so. Probably.
I remember the one there when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
They had it closed. The smoking section closed in.
Yeah.
So you can hotbox cigarettes.
Man, I remember when you used to be able to smoke in a club. Dude,
or like in a restaurant.
I loved it because I loved walking in and smell of nicotine. Just inhale that shit, but not anymore. And I ain't gonna go outside. I hate it, fucking man.
Oh, are you like a cigarette smoker?
I don't smoke cigarettes now. Oh, well, I do, but like socially. I'm not like super big on it. Man, I used to go through like a pack of Benson and Hedges like a day.
Whoa.
Dude, I used to smoke like crazy. Anything menthol. Anything.
With the Benson and Hedges too.
Benson and Hedges, and those were the fancy cigarettes at the time. Like fancy. And then I used to, when I didn't have any money, I used to smoke these cheap menthols from Picnic called Luckies. Dude, you literally your face would suck right in just from trying to fucking get the smoke from it. It was bad.
Well, all cigarettes are pretty bad.
Well, I smoked them because I wanted that slow death, man.
So, Chancla Fest.
Yeah.
When's this popping off?
So I can't give a date right now because there's some changes happening, but I will say that
But it's still in the works.
Oh, it's very much still in the works. The changes that are happening right now are extremely, extremely good, and I think everybody's going to be really, really happy with the final product. We already have the lineup for the bands. We're going to have 60 bands. It's going to take place in Poteet, Texas, and it's going to be something like you've never seen before. Well, you have Warped Tour, but better. So, but if you're familiar, if you're a fan of like Warped Tour and like Ozfest and that kind of thing, the event is free to the public. You know, we want to give the public an opportunity to invest their time into the local rock scene here in San Antonio, and to the small businesses that are going to be there. We figure if we don't charge them a ticket to get in, they'll use that money towards band merch and vendors at our event. So, you know, we're hoping that we can continue to keep it free, but one day we're gonna have to charge because it costs a lot of money to do.
Where are you having it at?
So it's gonna be at Poteet, Texas. So
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be at Poteet. For most people, it's like 20 minutes. For other people, probably 40 minutes, depending on where you live in San Antonio. Everything almost feels like an hour away at this point now.
Yeah, right. The city's growing so fucking big.
It's way too fast. But yeah, if you're curious about what the grounds look like, if you've ever been to Strawberry Festival, I mean, it's that whole 100 acres worth of land that we're getting.
So it's in the same area?
It's the same area.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, just Strawberry Festival won't be there when we do it, but, you know.
So if they want to get a hold of you about vending or anything, they just DM you?
Yeah, they can DM me, or they can go over to the flyer that's pinned on my account, and they can message Terry there, and she will take care of you. Shout out to Terry.
So who's helping you with the event?
Just me.
It's just you?
Yeah, no, fucking. Imagine
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, no, I have a few guys that are like super, super good at what they do. They kind of helped me out last year. They're the guys I'm going to be heading out with tomorrow to go check out the grounds again. We got to, get some final notes in before we really, hit it hard. But Paul, he did security last year, did an amazing job. Jose also did security, but he helped me logistically. John from West Creek, guy's super knowledgeable, super good with math. I'm not good with math. I'm fucking horrible at it. He's the reason why Rockfest even happened to begin with, because it was a dream of mine that I've been wanting to do for almost 2 years. And John said, it's time to make it happen. And we did it in 2.5 months.
Oh, damn.
We raised $17,000 and we were able to pull the show off at Alamo Beer Company in a couple months. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
Man, that sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It's very frustrating. That's all I've been doing today. I've been talking to a sponsor today, and it's like the back and forth that you get. It's sometimes I'm like, why am I even doing this?
Are you allowed to say who's sponsored?
I can't.
No.
Not yet. Once all those contracts are signed, I can say whatever I want. But that's the hard part. Is like there's so many cool people jumping on that I can't say yet. Like I'm impatient. Like me da ansias. I want to be like, I did this. But I'm learning that okay, once the contracts are signed, you don't have to worry about nothing because they got a contract. But if you say anything beforehand and things fall through and you lose it, you look stupid.
Yeah.
So I gotta learn to keep my cool through this whole thing. But man, I can't wait.
Is it going to be multiple stages?
Yeah, we have 6 stages to play with.
Wow.
We have a main stage, and then the rest of the stages are scattered throughout the grounds. There's going to be 32 food booths that are already planted, in the Strawberry Festival. We're hoping that we can keep the carnival, because if we can keep the carnival in August, then we'll really have something for the families to come out and have a good time. But our Rockfest is pretty much catered to that. People understand that it is a Rockfest and they know what to expect. But we're also encouraging families to come out, because last year we had dads that for the first time had their kids see them play a live show. Ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I mean they're always playing at bars and stuff. You can't take your kid to the fucking bar. So that was amazing to see. So we want to give more opportunities to, because a lot of these bands, dude, they've been doing it for what 10+ years, if anything. You know, they're still trying to, you know, get that dream going, and their kids are like 20 now, and they want their kids to come out and see them. But yeah, no, I mean it's amazing. It's gonna be a good time for the family and everything.
It sounds like fun.
I feel like I'm being interviewed by the fucking news, loser. Where's the guy that I interviewed, huh? Just so y'all know, he was talking about how fucking tired he was. I felt like he was gonna cancel on me, but I still showed up.
I chugged that Red Bull.
I know, but you're like, I'm waiting for it to kick in. So you're like, so.
There we go. I just need to get a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
I was kind of stiff. I don't know why I'm so stiff. Like, I know you.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, where's the guy that I was interviewing? You were so fucking hyped and shit. When
I think it was because I had to go to Austin.
Yeah. That was weird. Like, the Red Bulls finally kicked in when you got there. Yeah,
no, man, I'm just chilling. I'm just it's this weather, man. The weather fucks with me.
Yeah, it's gonna be even colder tomorrow. Today was nice and shit, and now tomorrow's gonna be like super cold. But I know you're probably gonna watch this later, Peter. But he wanted you here, and you weren't fucking here.
I like Peter. I fuck with Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be mean to you, Peter. I was just messing with you.
Peter stole money from Lewsr. He's such an easy target, but me and Lewsr were giving him shit that day.
I just needed to bust his balls.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Well, somebody had to do it. It's been a while for him, so his little girlfriend in the wheelchair hasn't busted his balls in a while.
So what else do you have planned?
Dude, we got a lot going on right now. I mean, other than the festival, we're right now we're trying to work really, really hard on doing. It's not the first ever, but the first of what we're trying to do. It's a Latino convention. I know we have Comic-Con here in San Antonio, but I feel like there's something missing, and what's missing is opportunity. And what I mean by that is there are a lot of kids that are on the west side right now, south side, families that don't have the money to be able to go to something like that. These kids want to go see the Spider-Mans, they want to see the actors, but they don't have the money to do it.
Yeah.
So right now we're slowly curating a convention where we can have almost the same, except ours is going to be all Latino creators. Singers, artists, actors, voice characters, everything that we can possibly get our hands on. And we want to also make this event free so those kids can come in, be inspired, live their dreams, and grow up and have something to look forward to. Because right now, I get it, you know, it takes money to do things. You need money. These people need money. But if I can bust my ass with Rockfest and my Manguera water that should be coming out by the summer, I want to take all of the money that I make from that and put it back into my community as much as possible to create those kind of opportunities. There's so much I want to do, and people tell me I'm all over the place, but I'm not. I know what I want, and I'm doing everything that I can to learn as much as I can in a short period of time. I'm old, so I don't got my whole life ahead of me. So
well, I mean, it does sound like you're doing a lot, but I mean, you're also getting a lot done.
Yeah, we've done. I think I've done a lot more, and I hate to sound a little stuck up here, but I've done more for my community than probably anybody else has really tried. And I'm not talking about like, you know, giving them blankets and, you know, government shit or whatever. It's just bringing opportunity to them where they normally wouldn't get it, because a lot of the things that are created in our city are not catered to the lower class, you know, folks. And I mean, I'm fucking poor as fuck too, so I'm not even trying to say like I'm not poor, but I just remember growing up and wanting to go to a festival, wanting to go to a convention, wanting to be a part of something, but I just didn't have the money. My mom didn't have the money. So I said, what can I do to create these events, whatever it is? And we only do 2 big ones a year, which is going to be Rockfest and this convention that we hope that we can get off the ground. What can we do to inspire our community? I learned the word activate your community. And so I Googled that shit. I'm learning. I learned what that meant, and now I'm making sure that the events that I create aren't just for the sake of throwing an event. It's how do I activate my community? What purpose is it going to bring to my community? So now that I've learned that, now I'm really fucking driven even more, because I'm like, man, I think this is what I was missing with what I was doing with my events. This is what I wanted to get across, is how do we activate them? So yeah, I'm excited to be doing all the things that we're doing, and getting to meet people like yourself and everybody else. It's also trying to get everybody involved as much as possible. Because I would like to say is it's not about me. I don't do this to get a pat on the back or for everybody to be like, oh Joe, you're so cool. You do everything for me. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna give a shit about what I'm doing, right? It's gonna be about what the cause is and how it's gonna affect those people. If what I'm doing has any merit whatsoever, if me showing my face means that kid's gonna get a $20,000 scholarship to play basketball or go to some fucking spelling bee or whatever, that's what I'm working on. I'm not working on my image to get free lunches and be in a movie or whatever. It's what can I use this space for to help the next person. We deal with a lot of gatekeeping in San Antonio.
Oh yeah.
Amongst other Latinos, especially in the film world and some other it's just some other things. And I want to be that guy that breaks that fucking chain. No more gatekeeping, man. My knowledge is your knowledge, and if I can help you get there, I will. So
that's admirable. I fuck with that.
Yeah, you better, or I'll fucking kill you.
So what? Are you ever gonna break into stand-up?
Yes, I'm gonna try. I have.
What was that? What was the frustration sound for?
Okay, because here's my thing. People tell me to write things down, and I have a problem with when I write things down. I read it as I see it, and I'm very monotone when I read. So if I were on stage right now saying my joke, I'd say it the way I would read something. I don't know how to express take that. I'm very. I do a lot of improv. Is how I do a lot of my work. So it's whatever I'm feeling at the moment. I never say the same joke twice. I mean, and it's the same way. It's always different, which is it's good because if I ever did a show, people are gonna be like, well, I don't know where he's going with this, and then boom, it's the joke. But I'm afraid of not bombing or anything like that. I'm afraid that I'm not gonna structure my joke right and nobody's gonna get it. Like it's crazy. Like I have this joke and I can say here because I'm still working on it. And it's about being a no sabo kid and saying that I was like ground zero. And while people are over here like, oh yeah, Impa de Salo, I'm all like, yeah man, well I almost got my uncle arrested for 15 years because I thought he was molesting my cousin. Teaches me to know that no le moleste doesn't mean not to molest. So, and I sent that joke over to my friend Jose, who is an up and coming comic. This guy he's got like a couple specials under his belt. And he's like, dude, this is so good. Like, why are you afraid to do it? And I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like it's not going to work. Like, people are not going to get it. But he's like, you're in San Antonio. Like, that's the best place to get it. I just recently had Willie Barcena, I think his name is. He's a stand-up comedian, and he just followed me. And that made me feel like, fuck. Like, I must be funny. At least. I don't know which video he saw that made him follow me. But now I'm like, fuck, now I have to do stand-up. I felt like that was a sign.
Well, what I like about your work is you're super relatable. Like, my mom follows you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, damn. Okay, like, she was super familiar with you when I told her, I was like, I'm going to do this podcast. She was like, oh, I know who that is. And I was like, oh, damn, all right, Mom, I see you. But, yeah, like, you're super relatable. And I don't know if it's just like a San Antonio thing, but, I mean, your following, it seems to be a lot of San Antonio things, but it'd be cool to see you do stand-up.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see you, like, get out of your shell a little bit.
Yeah, people tell me that all the time, and I have, like, amazing friends, and thank you for being so supportive with me doing stand-up.
Have you ever done, like, any improv classes here in town?
Mm-mm. I did stand-up once before, back in my 20s, because it's something that I wanted to, because I had a friend who would hype me up all the time. He's like, you should do stand-up. But I didn't feel like I had enough life experiences to even do stand-up at the time. I was doing stuff, but it never really made sense at the time. Now that I'm older, man, I got fucking stories for days. No, I mean, I hate to say it this way, but I work better alone. Like, I can't, as much as people tell me, like, you should go take this class, take that class, or whatever, and I'm like, I know my shit works, because I do it alone.
Yeah.
I feel like once somebody else like comes in and tries to like bounce off of me and they change it, I get like super angry because I'm like, no, that's not how this works. Like
that's not what I wanted.
That's not what I wanted. But I guess that's where all the greats are good at what they do because they know what they want And it's not even a matter of somebody had told me, they're like, no, man, you're just he's gonna get me with the flash again, fucking nearly blind me, dude. I swear to God, that fucking flash, dude. Well, that was much better. That was a little bit gentler on the eyes.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're
yeah, that disposable one. Those they're hard.
Yeah,
they're hard.
Fuck, that was but yeah, no. I'm gonna get into it. I'm hoping that in the next 3 weeks or so, as things kind of warm up, I have a 6-minute set that I put together. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a 6-minute set, and it's a whole no sabo set. It's not just that shitty joke I just told you right now. It's a whole thing, and I'm hoping that when I go out there, I mean, I'm just gonna go out there and just be me. I'm not even gonna think about it. It's like, how do I tell this story in front of like my friends? Like, dude, I literally, that's what the thing that sucks about being funny and having friends is like, dude, I didn't even get invited because I was wanted there. I got invited because my friends was like, dude, you're super funny. You just fucking roast the shit out of people. And like, that's why we want you there. And I'm like, dude, one day I'm going to get shot. They're like, no, we'll protect you. We'll protect you. And I get there and sure enough, everybody's cracking up and shit. And I didn't get paid. So I'm like, I'm out. I leave, do my set and split. Why don't you do stand up? You're kind of funny.
I'm working on it.
You're working on it?
I'm working on it a little bit here and there. I'm doing like a million things right now. I'm trying to do this embroidery thing, trying to make a brand, trying to just like stay sane.
Yeah, I know. I feel you on the stay
trying to do this podcast. I don't know. I'm doing a lot of things right now, but yeah, I would like to do that. I would like to work on it because that's why I did improv for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was down the street, Bandera 410. Me and De La Stoner went, and yeah, it was just fun, like just meeting a whole different crowd of people. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm stuck in my ways. I'm stuck with like my friends. You know what I mean? Like, like same kind of people. We all have the same ideas.
Yeah, we have the same sense of humor too. So
yeah, exactly.
I think that's a bubble I got to break out of too, because my friends understand my humor. They understand where I'm coming from. So it's like, man, if I say this joke on stage, I'm not worried about, oh, is somebody going to get triggered because I could give less of a fuck. But it's like, are they going to get it? It's going to be only my friends laughing in the background. Are you going to get that fake laugh from somebody? So that's what I'm worried about.
Just go to the little clubs.
Dude, I got invited to a club. I won't say which club. And I didn't really enjoy it. It was like, man, maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, let me get out of here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little scourged too. I went somewhere here in town, and you know what I mean. I sat there and I was like, oh wow.
I think for me is everybody right now is trying to be funny instead of just being funny. I think San Antonio's picking up on like this Austin trend where like people are trying to talk about like current events and stuff like that and trying to. And I'm like, dude, like I could tell just like looking at you, like that's not you. Like what you're talking about is not you, and it doesn't make any sense. Like say what you really want to say. You know, and you can just tell when somebody's they're just making up shit. I'm like, I won't say the comic's name, but they were on Kill Tony, and they're from San Antonio. And this guy went on stage, talked about getting stabbed, and Pauly Shore went to go check his arm, and he had no stab wound, so he like totally lied in front of everybody at Kill Tony, and I'm all like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, stop fucking lying on stage and just fucking do comedy. Like, it sucks, but I'm no better than they are, so I'm not here to say I'm funnier, but like, dude, that's what I'm afraid of too, is going up there and then having a bunch of comics that don't understand your humor and try to change it and say, no, we've been doing comedy for a long time, you know, that's not how you do a joke or whatever. And I'm like, man, I watched George Lopez because you know, he reminded me of me growing up. He sounded like my grandpa and my grandma, and the shit he said, like that. My grandmother was kind of racist, I think, at one point. But I see.
I mean, everybody in the 50s were,
yeah. So it's like, man, that's why Dave Chappelle is a huge fan.
Oh man, that's a goat right there.
Yeah, if I had one dying wish, that it'd be to just fucking open up for him for like 2 minutes, even 30 seconds. I don't give a fuck. Dude, that's my dream.
His skits were the best.
That's where I get my inspiration for my shit, dude. I watched the fucking Chappelle show, And it's like, how far? Like, trust me, I have skits that I can't even put online because it's just like, how far can I go? And I know I can't do it, but I found a way to be able to do that. And you'll start seeing the change in my content after probably this weekend and what I'm doing. Very heavily inspired by Key and Peele as well with their sketch comedy show. Like, I want to take
that one was really funny too.
Oh yeah, and it was just, dude, it's random, pointless shit, and that's my humor. It's just like, I'd sit there and like, dude, just the other day I got into an argument with my wife about where we put the forks. Like, it was a whole an hour argument. Like, we yelled at each other about where the forks fucking go, and it didn't matter.
Did y'all figure it out?
Well, she figured it out because I was just like, I literally just put it in the little basket thing to dry because it was wet, and I said, I thought, wet dishes go here. They don't immediately go in the drawer because then they're wet and they get all smoggy and shit or whatever. And she's like, no, this is why we have the hand towel. You dry it first, and then you put it back in here. She goes, this is only for this, and this, and this, just spoons. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, how much time are you spending in this fucking house that you're concerned about how spoons fucking dry? Like, my wife has too much fucking time on her hands. Like, that's what I'm living with at home.
Well, that's good. You can put a spin on that.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, I think I just kind of did that.
You did.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm just telling you my life.
I really hope you do stand up.
I am. I just have to have all my friends there, and then just for them to like hype me up while I'm there, like laugh at my jokes when they're not funny. No, I'm just kidding. Laugh at me and make me sound really funny.
It'd be cool to see that like at Chocolate Fest.
Could you imagine?
I mean, for me, what I have to do a lot of the times is I gotta throw my own markets to show my own art.
Right.
Because I don't like waiting on galleries or people. I don't like waiting on anybody. Like, if I want to do something, I do it. So I think that would be rad.
I should, right? I'm going to be in front of probably like 5,000 people at the main stage, and I'd be like, I'm going to do a quick set real quick.
No, not even tell them. Just do it.
Just fucking do
it.
Yeah, man. Special guests in between. I remember being at the first Rock Fest, and I stood up in front of almost 1,000 people.
Oh, damn.
Dude, I nearly, like, I choked up a little bit, like, because it was so weird to see people in the crowd yelling, I love you, thank you, saying chancla, and it's like, fuck, it's so surreal, dude, it's so weird. I think I would probably die of just pure happiness if I could do a set in front of a bunch of people, like, but I'll do it. Just for you, loser. I'll do it for you.
Just something to consider. I know, that would be cool. In my eyes, at least. Because, like I said, it's at the end of the day, it's something you put together.
Yeah, I think I just need to hear it enough from everybody. I mean, you're not the only person. Every day, dude, and I don't bring it up like or anything. People tell me themselves. They're like, I have this one friend. She's like, dude, you'd be one of the greatest comics to come out of San Antonio and all this. I'm like, I appreciate the hype, but don't fucking overhype me because I don't want to walk up there with my head up my ass, thinking I'm the shit, and then I go up there just fucking bomb as fuck. Like, you gotta be careful how you compliment me, because I'll walk up there thinking I'm all the shit or whatever, and then the next thing you know, I blow it. But yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll find somewhere where I can do a 6-minute set and just fucking. But everybody has to be there when I go do it. I'm not going by myself. Y'all have to fucking be there and just watch me, and then I'll be okay.
So, a la Chamberties.
Ooh.
How many episodes are you in?
We just finished recording some more, and we're 30 episodes in.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 30 episodes.
That's a lot of talking. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love a la Chamberties. We're changing the format a little bit. We're steering away from just doing like the regular interview stuff. When I started it, the intention was to have like some shock value because anytime something crazy would happen, you say "Ah, la Chamberties." So we're gonna invite some people on. We found a guy who does embalming, so we're inviting him on. We're just gonna ask him questions about death. Found a stripper; she's willing to come on. So
just some random stripper.
And then we want to take a la Chamberties like out in the streets and go ask like stupid ass questions and just. Really get people going, and we want people to say the tagline. And the one thing that got me the other day was somebody had mentioned about me doing stand-up, and the guy was like, dude, the moment you get on stage, we'll get everybody to go, "Ah, la Chamberties." But yeah, no, I mean, we're 30 episodes in. I'm not too concerned about like having season 1, season 2.
Oh yeah,
posting. I want to post when I want to post and just put it up there, and hopefully people enjoy it. Right now, I don't have the numbers, to say yes, I have the best podcast. I mean, we all start from somewhere, but I think it can be the greatest podcast that we have so far. Better than what was that one? That Lewsr guy. Lew Sico.
Hey, I have a lot of fun doing this.
No, it's fun, dude. It's fun. There's talking to people, and then there's podcasting, talking. Like you stay on task, and you get the conversation going. And that's what I like about podcasting is you hone in on the conversation.
Well, I've done this a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like 124 episodes deep. I have like this. It's like a party. It's when me and my homies get together, Woodlawn Yacht Club, and we just shoot the shit and talk about what the fuck we're doing. Like that's my favorite. I remember I did the second one, and I got so drunk I couldn't talk, so I'm not drinking on those anymore. I'm trying not to drink at all when I do this, not too much.
Yeah.
Cause
you drink? I thought you were oh yeah, you drink that. What is that? That fancy 77?
Oh yeah, French 75. What up, JC?
Yeah. I was like, this guy's bougie as fuck. Bougie. No, I don't really drink a whole lot either. I mean, I stopped drinking. I was sober for a long time, and then stress kicked in. I'm like, man, I can't drink Red Bulls anymore. Dude, that's why I literally got kidney stones because I was using Red Bull as a supplement for beer because of the carbonation. So I would drink those instead. I wasn't like a beer fiender, That's what it sounds like, right? Like, oh, fine.
I need a beer, need a Bud Light.
Fucking what tastes like piss? Oh, fucking Red Bull. No, I just drank because I needed just something to keep me going, and that's how I got those fucking kidney stones and the shit I got now. But my doctor was like, you would have had less of a chance of getting kidney stones if you would just drank the beer. I was like, well, now you fucking say, like, what the fuck? Could have had a michelada like once a week or something. But even now, like I tried drinking on New Year's, I drank a beer and like I couldn't finish it, and so I just drank wine, and I'm a wine bitch now.
I like wine.
I love wine. I love Roscato. Found out it was fucking $8 at HEB. Olive Garden selling it to me for $30 to fucking cork and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they'll get you.
Yeah, fucking get me. I don't even fuck. I'm like, I want to walk in with my own bottle. Like, what the fuck? I don't even fucking. But now I drink wine. But I like it because that un colon cleanse también. You fucking, the first couple of drinks, you got little caquitas with, dude.
I just like the wine drunk.
I like the wine, but it sneaks up on you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It sneaks up on you, and it's calm, too. It's not like when you drink a beer and you fucking go outside and the wind hits you and you're like, oh. Like, wine, it slowly gets me drunk, but then I just go into a sleep. Like, I'd be drinking it and I'd be on bed and I'm drunk, but I'm out. Like, I don't wake up with a hangover either. I don't know if it's just because it's wine or I'm just fucking, I don't know. I just don't get hungover with wine.
So what's up with Manguera water?
It's coming. No, check this out.
No, so, that's super interesting to me.
Yeah.
You're coming up with your own drink. Like that's
water. Yeah, Manguera water is, look, anybody can sell fucking water at the end of the day. There's so many waters out there, but we wanted to create a brand of water that speaks to Latinos. I know that Latinos love nostalgia. They love something that brings them memories. And so our can looks like an actual like water hose is what we did. And the moment people started seeing it, they're like, we want it. And I said, man, at first it started off as a joke, really, and then people wanted it, and I started, Jefferson's Bodega had it at his store for a little bit, just the display, and he was telling me, like, almost every day people were asking about it, like, getting in there and saying, like, is that real? Like, can I drink it? Like, when are you going to sell it? And he was like, once I put it out in the world to see what people think of it, and people were asking for it, I was like, I have to really make this a reality. So, logistically, it takes a lot longer to put out a product, especially something like water. So we're hoping that, I was saying springtime, but I think we're looking at more like at the summertime, only because we have to make a lot of fucking water. A lot. Originally, I was only going to make 5,500 cans of water.
Oh, shit.
And just based on like what we've seen, gonna run out, and I'm not gonna make enough money to fucking make 25,000 cans. It's expensive, but
wow,
yeah,
that sounds like a lot.
it is a lot. It's a lot of fucking money too. I'm over here learning how to build a business plan, a pitch deck, fucking proposals, all this shit. I'm like, man, I thought I was just be like, oh, I have an idea. Give me money, and I thought that's how it worked, and it doesn't. But you know, what I love about Manguera Water is not just the fact that we're creating a cool brand for Latinos. It's that it has opened me up to being exposed to what business is actually like. So I'm learning all the business lingo. I'm learning how to put all these things together, and now I have a better understanding of things. But still, I'm just there like, just give me your fucking money, like, just give me the money so I can sell it, and then I can make more money. But yeah, no, it's gonna come hopefully by Rockfest. Hopefully by Rockfest, and we want everybody to experience it. So, yeah, man, you'll be the first to have some on it.
Let's go. I'm with it.
It's just purified water, guys, so don't get too excited.
So, what social media are you pushing more? Because I know you use all of them. You use a lot of them.
Yeah, right now I'm just taking advantage of Instagram at the moment. But I will be pushing my YouTube channel a lot more within the year. I think right now we're almost at 4,500 subscribers within like 3 weeks, which is good.
Hell yeah.
We're getting a lot of engagement on there right now. But once we're done making the content that we're making, because we're batch recording everything right now. So we're getting out and we're going to release like one video a week. I'm still going to use Instagram to kind of make these 30-second videos and stuff. But we're trying something new, and I think it's going to change the way creators make content in San Antonio.
Oh, shit.
But I'm going to be the fucking first to do it, because I'm like, none of y'all are innovating right now.
So you're not fucking with TikTok anymore?
No. It's a horrible platform. No. Well, I mean, it sucks, man, because I love that app, bro. It's got good editing tools and everything, but the app itself right now is going through a very weird phase where creators are, one, not getting paid enough, two, there are so many things that keep changing every 30 days, so it's hard to keep up with in terms of being a content creator. 1 minute you're making food content, and then the next thing you're like, oh, I can't do that anymore, I gotta do this. So you're constantly changing what you're doing every 2 weeks or so, and it's hard to keep up with because you have fans that want to watch this kind of thing, and then they want to watch this thing, and it's hard, man. I think I'll be honest with you. I don't think this app is gonna exist much longer in terms of whether it be political or any other fashion. I don't think that this app is being run into the ground by whoever's running it. Now they want to add 30-minute videos to TikTok.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's a lot, and you can't even watch the fucking videos vertically. Like, I mean, you'd have to. It's a pain in the ass to do. And people go to TikTok to watch 30-second videos, 1 minute videos. They don't go to watch 30-minute videos. I can't even remember, dude, when they announced 3-minute videos, I was like, what the fuck? That's too long. Then you started making 3-minute videos, and then they introduced 10-minute videos. I have never seen a 10-minute video on TikTok, ever.
Man, so, I have one. I used it once, and it wasn't for me. I didn't get it. Trends, people. It is a cesspool of just trolls, is what it is. I mean, in the beginning it was fun. I mean, when you're growing and you're seeing those numbers, but then once you realize, especially on TikTok, mainly on TikTok, doesn't matter how many followers you fucking have, it means nothing on there. Like, not anybody can go viral, dude. A fucking chicken walking looking like it's twerking will get 15 million views, and will get invited on fucking Entertainment Tonight. You do the most funniest, craziest thing ever, and you can go viral. Dude, anything can go viral. Virality has lost its meaning. So I don't even try to go viral anymore. That's part of why I'm leaving TikTok. Because, dude, I'm telling you, anything, anybody can go viral. It's these micro trends that happen, and it's stupid. I'm just like, creativity doesn't matter here. It doesn't matter. Then people steal your content and repost it and make money off of you. Dude, there's a page of my friend's page that has 10 times more followers than he does. He has 1 million. Yeah, this fake page of him has 10 million followers and is making money. That's TikTok for you in a nutshell.
Like,
so you're saying this page is using someone else's content to make
Mhm.
money?
they just download it, take off the watermark, post it, and people think it's him.
That's fucking wild.
It's wild, dude. But you know, we kind of fought for that on TikTok for the whole copyright thing of not using our videos, and that bit a lot of us creators in the ass. Now that it's here, now you can't even repost your own content on your own page.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I got a whole I have 32 community guideline strikes right now. Just from reposting my own stuff, and it's like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's wild, but I'm like, man, it's whatever. I mean, dude, what I think it's like year 5 now, and that's the trend. Every app is trendy for the first 5 years, and then it dies. So there's a new app called Lemonade that's coming out. There's a whole bunch of other apps coming out, but
There's way too many.
yeah, I said fuck this. I'm just gonna focus on one, and right now Instagram, and then I'm using it as a funnel right now to get everybody over on YouTube. But yeah, that's my focus. So.
What's the YouTube channel?
Chocolate Academy?
Same as
Same.
Instagram.
Yeah, I own Chocolate Academy across the board.
Hell yeah.
No Chocolate Academy 122, none of that bullshit. Just Chocolate Academy. Yeah, you can mainly. I mean, if you follow me anywhere, just follow me on YouTube. Instagram is great. I just repost old videos. That's all I'm doing on there. I haven't really posted anything new. Or I do something called stories.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool as hell. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's a little different than what most people do with the stories.
Yeah, we literally, after seeing the success of it over the last couple weeks, me and my friend were like, dude, let's just get a whole bunch of storyboards down right now. And so I think we have maybe a month's worth of stories to post. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but you can't really save them to your, the highlights? Because it only does 100 stories at a time.
You can only save 100, like, in each category?
Yeah, in each category. So now I'm like, dude, we have to push stories, but as a way of like, if you didn't fucking catch it, like, you're fucking lost. That's it. But it does archive to your Instagram, so I don't really lose the stories. It's just I can't highlight them because it'd be too much. It'd be way too much. But that's the best part of that.
Yeah, I like the stories that you do. They're pretty funny.
Yeah, I literally have just taken content I've done video-wise, and I've done it on stories, and people are like, "This is amazing! This is a game changer!" I'm like, I'm just rehashing my content, but I just change it up a little bit, and people are going crazy. I've gotten at least 30 messages today. When are you gonna post a story? I'm like, calm down. Like, I'm just posting regular shit right now because I'm figuring all this stuff out over here. But when I can do a story, I'll do it. And now I gotta tomorrow. That's the first thing I'm gonna fucking do is do my stories tomorrow.
Oh, you jumping back on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back on it. I'm gonna be out at Poteet tomorrow, looking at the grounds and stuff for Rockfest. Post a couple videos out there. I mean, I kind of did one right now with you, so that way people can be like, "Oh, he's got a chain going right now. Let's see if he'll finish it." I'm not until tomorrow.
Man, thank you for coming. Thank you for sitting with me.
I appreciate it so much, man.
This was fun. I wish Peter would have been here.
Fuck Peter.
No, I fuck with Peter. I like Peter. Any last things you want to leave people with?
Yeah, catch me doing stand-up at the LOL Commons. Nah, just stay chill, people. It's 2024. Start fresh. Live your fucking dreams. Don't let anybody fucking tell you that you can't do them. I'm a product of that. Been doing it for 3 years now. Got laid off of my 9 to 5, and I'm living my fucking dream. So go live yours.
Everybody stay out of trouble.
Yeah.